All right, this is a little demo on our kayak dinghy Mirage Drive. This is a Hobie Outfitter, 12-foot 8-inch Mirage Drive. I usually sit in the back seat so Jenny can't see me goofing off, but we've got a paddle, but you just pedal those things, and those are like a penguin fins. There's not a propeller under there, but they go back and forth under the boat, and that's how we get about right there. I'll show you one of those Mirage Drives when we get to shore, but just want to give you a quick little demo on how we get about. That's a very high-tech little canoe. It's got a rudder on it. You steer it with a rudder, or you can paddle it, or a combination of both, but we usually just use those Mirage Drives. But anyway, there it is. That's our dinghy. Try to finish up this little demo on this kayak without dropping my iPad overboard. There's a rudder right there, and when you're traveling along, there's a little handle right there. It says down. You pull that handle and it lowers the rudder, and there's one over here on this side that's just like it, except it says up, and you pull it and it raises the, isn't that nifty? I'm scared to death those strings are going to break. And as you're going along, there's a get around here, a little hand control right up there that you can steer that manipulates the rudder. So much for all that. I'll show you the Mirage Drives in a minute. So the person in the back of the canoe or the kayak won't feel slighted. There's the same rudder control right there, and you just put your hand on it, and as you're pedaling along, you manipulate the rudder that way. This is a pretty high-tech little piece of equipment. All right, here come the Mirage Drives. Just the anxiously anticipated. These are called Mirage Drives, and when you pedal, the fins go back and forth under the kayak. Jenny's doing such a great job right there under the kayak, and it's not a propeller. It's just it's based on a penguin, and some marine scientist, engineer invented these things. And those Mirage Drives are about $500 a piece, so they're proud of them. But they certainly do work well. And then that just, all right, I'm going to move right over here. That just, those Mirage Drives drop into that slot right there, and they lock in place, and you start pedaling, and off you go. But I thought that was a pretty good. This little kayak retails for about $2,800, but I found it in, there's a dealer in California that rents them. He buys them and rents them out for a couple of weeks and sells them, and I save about $600 or $700. So if anybody's interested, I can put you on him. But that's our little dinghy device, and so much for that. There are the ladies. That's it for the kayak demo. One more breathtaking kayak detail. When we get underway or get ready to go, that door's open, and we just pull that little kayak right back there next to the engine and pull it up on board on its side and secure it against that gunnel right there. And off we go. Weighs 86 pounds. It's really not that big a deal. This is the last kayak thing. If all that high-tech stuff fails, it did come with two of these Hobie kayak oars, which work quite well also. And by the way, these flowers right here, some guy came over here in his little dinghy this morning and brought those to Jenny. I wondered if I was like the Invisible Man or something, but he said, I thought you might want these. I didn't like them. And that's nice. He left them, but he left without her, so that was a good thing. But anyway, if all the technical stuff on the kayak fails, we got the oars. All right, here's a little bit more of how we get along on a daily basis. We found some fish today, and we're running the generator, as you can plainly hear. And this is a little deep fryer that we brought along, and the generator's generating electricity to run that. And I'm getting ready to deep fry those fish, so another day in survival of the great Luke from Savannah. But anyway, I know that's boring, but I'll keep you posted. Oh, whiskey bottle. Keep you posted. All right, here we are cooking away, and I closed the lid on that generator, and it quiets it down quite a bit. But I know when you get to this stage of the game, it's a little bit boring for you folks, but here we are surviving. This is kind of a sophisticated camping trip, year-long camping trip we're taking, but we're learning every day. Friday morning, August 23rd. There's Old Glory in my fishing pole. We came in here Tuesday the 20th, and we're just going to spend one night, but the weather was so bad we just decided to wait till today. It's supposed to be a perfect day today. We got 35 miles to go to a little town called Pentwater, I think it is. But anyway, Wednesday night, a storm rolled in through here, and it blew us so hard, we drug our anchor about 500 feet, and there's some shallow water right there. It put us aground, and we were looking for a place to anchor yesterday morning, and these folks right here were so kind. They've got a mooring ball that we're on right now. They let us stay on their mooring ball, which was very secure. But anyway, this is it for Pentwater, Michigan. We've spent 3 nights here. Nice little town over there, provisioned up. We're ready to go. Another exciting cooking episode. There's a little Coleman grill and burner that we have that we cook steaks on, generally on Friday nights. But anyway, that's not very exciting, but there it is. Another cooking episode. I had to get a shot of this guy. See, Bruce, Chuck. This guy has run this marina. This is South Shore Marina on White Lake, Whitehall. We came in here last Friday. It's Tuesday morning. What's the date today? The 27th, I think. And asked him if we could rent a mooring ball here, and he said no. He said pull up to the dock, and he's a very spiritual guy, nicest guy, but a businessman, and he's run this thing for 30 years. But we were here, had to spend 4 nights here because of the weather. This lake, as I said before, is a beast, but we were going to spend Friday night here, leave Saturday. It's Tuesday morning, but we're getting ready to go down to Holland. But I just wanted to pay tribute to that guy and his hospitality, and he just wouldn't let us pay him dockage, period, which very nice, suited me. Anyway, see you, Bruce. He's a real fine fellow. Wednesday morning, August 28th, we came down here yesterday from Whitehall, White Lake, and this is Holland, Michigan. I don't know the name of the lake. I'll look it up and tell you next time if it's important. But anyway, we anchored right over here. This is a little uptick community, may even be considered part of kind of an outreach of Chicago, but we anchored right over there and didn't do much. We're headed now. We're trying to get to Chicago by today's Wednesday, by Friday. We're going to, where are we going? St. Joseph's? St. Joseph's today, about 51 miles down, if it doesn't blow us off the river, so off the lake. Anyway, just a little update. All right, we're out here at the lake. It doesn't look too bad. This is the lighthouse at Holland Harbor right here. We walked over there yesterday, but couldn't get in. It's locked up. So here we go. All right, we're out on the lake. It looks like we can probably run this. I hope. I don't want to get caught out here. Makatawa Lake, M-A-C-A-T-A-W-A, I think is the way you spell it. Makatawa Lake at Holland Harbor. And here we go. Well, this is a first for us. It's Wednesday the 28th. We were cruising down to our next stop, 51 miles down the Michigan coast, and all of a sudden we ran into this fog bank. Visibility went to about nothing. I'm in the cabin, so but we have chugging along here about 10 miles an hour. Visibility has improved substantially, but we do have radar on this boat, thank goodness, and that helped us out a little bit. And there's our depth finder, and we have GPS. But anyway, visibility has improved, believe it or not. But I just wanted to show you this. This is a new for us. We really had to run the radar to make sure we didn't run into anything. There's Jenny down here. This is Wednesday afternoon, 28th. We just came through that fog bank. We made it all right, thank goodness. But we're tied up at the Free Wall in St. Joseph, Michigan. This is our last stop in Michigan. We're not off of Lake Michigan yet, but this is a little park right up from the tie-up, the Free Wall as they call it. They just had a concert here. Hey, Jenny. So, she's so bashful. But anyway, we're going to Michigan City tomorrow, and I'm gonna wrap this video up. We're going to Michigan City, Indiana, and this is it for this video. I'll wrap it up, try to find a place to upload it and send it out. Hopefully you get it today. Well, I was gonna wrap this up, but I had to shoot this for my friend Dick Steckline down in Jacksonville. Has he gone viral? Is he franchising these places? He just had his 30th anniversary at the Landing in Jacksonville. Go see him if you need some toys.